to keep in mind that flashbangs make it through in the ban and protect. Only 2 players from Optic running Tac Mask, and well, doesn't really matter. They come out of the gates, they get 3 quick kills.
And the 3 quick kills, you know, JCap, what a performance there. The fact that he gets 2 in a 1v3 may be the difference between a dunk or not even a 1-point score. It slowed them up enough, and there's the pick. That is all on JCap staying alive at Generator and finding 2 kills.
And I told you about how those awesome stats we have. I mean, you can't really put a stat on that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, JCap just staying alive behind AC vents does enough to just buy his teammates enough time to spawn up, get in position, and make an interception happen.
Well, you saw it from Scump's POV. You think 3 down, you're just going to go. But they knew he was there, so Scump just sort of stood still. Maybe he just should have flown, forced JCap out of position, get the bait. But regardless, brilliant defensive play from JCap that ultimately leads into an interception there for Envy. 60 seconds into this one, still tied up 0-0, and John with a nice positioning, able to find 2 mid-map. Can they turn this into points? So far, no luck as Krem and Scump step it up mid-map for JCap tries to answer.
And something else with the ban and protect we can talk about for a quick second is High Caliber makes it through again. I mean, the North American players, you know, the meta has changed with ban and protect over the last few months. Obviously, teams hiding their scrims a lot. It's something I've heard, you know, from a lot of players. Like High Cal's going to make it through a lot this weekend. Don't be surprised. And I mean, I would say in most of the games I've casted, High Caliber makes it through, and they almost bumped off of each other. Teammates blocking each other from scoring, but Envy puts in the first points of the game, going up 2.
Formal gonna have the M8 sub combo as he was able to pick it up. Let's see what he is able to do here. Wrap it around the edge. Oh God, I hope he was weak. The burst looking good though as he was able to find one. Might switch to John in a second. I've got him highlighted. He has a 3 streak. Let's make it 4 as he wraps it on Scump. He's got a challenge here against a long-range gunfight. Karma put it away. John wins it. Now on a 5 streak. Finally does drop. That's a big kill as he was getting awfully close to those streaks. But Envy still holding on to the 2-0 advantage.
And with High Caliber in, it just makes it so hard for SMG players to win those gun battles at range. So for John to be able to win that first Karma just shows how accurate he is with the VMP.
Who did you see running it? Because I know 2 of the M8s I've checked, I haven't seen it yet, because that's been kind of the big consensus.
Right.
People are letting it get through because they don't really worry about running it, but the pick comes in. That's the 2nd interception now for the side of Envy. JCap, a big part of leading to the first one. He's the man that gets the 2nd. Come on, give him the punch, give him the drone. I don't know what I just watched, but he finds the kill. He gets the drone off the map. A little bit of hot potato.
Yeah, that was a pretty odd sequence of events, and yep, JCap is definitely dead as soon as he gets flashed. So Formal is running High Caliber, sacrificing Tac Mask for it.
Okay, let's take a look at what he has here. Yeah, so he is going to be running your primary gunfighter. That's been the big thing is a lot of people, yeah, you end up having to run Flak, or you have to run Tac Mask. You're not able to add that extra perk with, that extra attachment with the primary gunfighter. So he's going to go a little bit more greedy here, try to find the kills. And right now at 9 and 7, you know, maybe paying off for him a bit in the slaying department. And from this side, I mean, you feel okay with the score right now. Shots, can you find another? Scump not there to finish it up. The drone coming around the back. Will they finally get points? Formal finds another. Formal finds another. Now he gets the drone. He's got the points. Buckets through 50 off the Lightning.
And right there is probably what you want High Caliber. I mean, in the first few bursts he put on them, not the ones that he used to win the gunfight, he gets that player very weak in the back. Formal starting to heat up. It's 100 away from the Cerberus. He's going to earn that as he is just absolutely destroying players mid-map.
How perfect at that timing be. We start to talk about the fact that he has a bit of a greedier class, and he just starts shredding. 15 and 7, ends on an 8 streak, but the damage has been done. As from this side, you feel great at a 2-2 scoreline.
Envy, though, I mean, they're fortunate. I mean, look, you would have liked more points. They're fortunate this isn't worse. I mean, they've had 3 interceptions, not including some of the other ones where Optic's like almost close to going in for dunks. I mean, this could be a lot worse. And you see JCap with active camo could potentially use it here to try and make a play. And all his teammates drop. He's just going to toss the drone off the map. You're going to have Apathy set up for it towards the mid, but it actually forces Formal use of Scythe, so I guess it's not the worst thing.
Yeah, and that's a big part of the reason he tossed it off the map too. As soon as he saw a teammate drop to the Scythe, yeah, save the camo for a guaranteed dunk. If you're gonna have a player that's gonna find a kill on someone with camo, it's gonna be the Scythe that probably does it. He is still going off. Formal now at 17 and 9, leading all Slayers by a wide margin outside of JCap. And honestly, if we talk about this, like, if it's not for JCap in these game 1 and 3 respawns, these would be even bigger blowouts. Like, JCap has been carrying the slang, every other teammate negative.
I mean, you really looked at Slasher. He was going to battle Formal in the assault rifle department. It's been JCap. I mean, Slasher 8 and 13 and a half. Formal 18 and 10. I mean, just bring up the scoreboard for a quick second. Just look at how lopsided Optic is right now.
So this is what's funny. You know, we talk about the key player matchup being Slasher versus Formal. Formal's dominating him through the respawns. Absolutely dominating.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of what our stats showed, right? I mean, Formal in the top 5 and a lot of the KDs for the respawn game modes here at Cod Champs. They just really need Slasher to show up here in the second half. Because I tell you what, Karma is not here whatsoever. I mean, he's 5 and 14 right now. I mean, if Slasher comes alive, this is one that Envy runs away with.
Yeah, and you had a slow start from Crim in the game 1. You have a slow start here from Karma, but you still do enough to get it done. But the lead change has come in as Envy's going to get 1 point on the board and take advantage here early. And Slasher bringing out the Tempest. Can he find any kills? You've got some pressure mid-map, 1 behind. Gonna find the first kill. Gonna find the Nope, the second shot does not get off, and that Tempest leads to a whole lot of nothing. As 3 do go down for Optic Gaming, this is a good opportunity to get forward. Maybe affect these spawns, get points on the board, but actually, sorry, 2 just came off. So they're gonna play this a little bit safer, trying to slide on back, take it topside, as he has a bit of assistance here, and John leading the way.
Slasher picks up 2. I mean, you see that in the kill feed. This is gonna open up Apathy to at least get a 1-point throw off.
Was that Crimsix coming across the mid-run that ends up dropping? And that's going to be another dunk there for Envy. Envy now up 5-2. The boys in blue getting it done here in the second side. And so far what's funny is, I mean, predominantly most of our points have come from what many would come the less preferred side. But with this Cerberus now on the map, how hard is this going to make it for Envy to try and get something going here around drone spawn?
Well, I actually think it's going to be great for Optic to just open up that mid-map where Envy can't push out. It's going to force Envy back into their base. And now you see Crim with active camo trying to get forward. JCap, the only man to beat. Crim's going to fly in for a dunk and take JCap out in the back. He drops right away, but Optic answers back with a 2-point play, now only down 1.
Karma hanging around the Cerberus. Maybe wants some help getting some kills right now as he's triple negative. You got to think he's going to come alive at some point here. We know what an X factor he can be in your game 3 and 4 when it comes to his play around the objective. But he doesn't need to do a whole lot when Formal's been shooting like this, and Scump has also been carrying the load. Scump's going to have the drone out front. May need a little bit of help, but he's got the Psychosis. No help is there. Formal comes in a little bit late, able to find the kill. The drone's still sitting on the edge here, but he's going to be gun up. Karma might be able to get it. The interception's got to be there. Surely they're able to find it. That is the 4th interception coming in from Envious.
I mean, there's really, you could break down a lot of, the visualizations we have and whatnot, but I mean, right now you can't have, one player just, I mean, everybody above 20 kills, on the side of Optic Gaming, one player with 6. Like, I mean, if Karma's given them anywhere close to even, this game is in Optic's favor in a big way.
Well, let's see if he can bounce back here. We only have just over 2 minutes to play. Mid-map controlled by Optic, but the flank might be there in time. It is not. It's going to be late, and that's going to allow things to open up. Pushing forward is Crimsic. Has a lead blocker. The dunk coming forward. There it is, 6-5. Lead change, Optic Gaming. The streak's going to be called in as well from Formal, as they're trying to get back and control. The Lightning may stop him, but it does stop the drone carrier as well.
Well,
and he kills Scump.
Formal kills Scump and himself,
God.
and they get the drone in the mid-map, and they have it on JCap's hands with active camo. He's going to pop camo, try and go over the top. Optic trying to body block, not going to come through. Apathy with 2 players as well. And it's going to be Envy up 1.
And that's on Formal. You can't kill yourself and a teammate there, especially after a dunk when you're getting a little bit of rhythm. I understand wanting to clear mid-map, but the communication off a bit there, and it allows Envy to bring it right back. They're going to have drone control yet again. We'll go over to the veteran. JCap has it in hand. John leading the front, but Scump has already found 2 kills. He's going to try and find a kill outside, not able to do so, and that's going to be 2 down for the boys in blue. Formal now going to have drone. He's got Karma leading the way. He just needs Karma to find a kill or 2 in front, and this will surely be points. There's 1 for Karma. Can he find more for him? Not able to do it. The drone is off the map, and we're back to mid-map. Under 60 seconds to go. Scump locking down drone spawn, looking to make a play. Who is going to be the hero Optic Gaming needs, or who is going to be the man for Envy to shut things down here defensively?
If you're Optic, you haven't had too much success going through that top grass area over towards green. You could have brought it over towards Palace, gone for a 1-point throw there, and they just bring it. I mean, they bring it into 1 staircase, a small corridor, just lining up all 3 players alive. it's not the way to go.
And Camo does nothing for you there. He doesn't even get to use Camo. That could be the winning play, the winning dunk, but now they have to hunt it down before the reset happens. They'll be able to reset that. He's the only person alive. He's gonna drop, but the reset is on. You're gonna have, what, 7 seconds or so to make a play. I have to go. Oh, Krim actually popped it there. I didn't know he popped the Camo.
They have no abilities to work with, no streaks, so you're gonna have 10 seconds on the clock. All Envy needs to do is pick up some kills mid-map. Apathy actually gets one with a Ripper during this, and now the drone is going to drop. It's gonna be in the hands of Formal. Can he make a play?
He's trying, he just throws it over. Is there a lucky bounce? It's not there, and Envy takes the uplink. 2-1 advantage now over Optic Gaming. What a defensive hold. You see the